Hey guys, my name is Lucas, and today I'm going to talk to you about being clear on what you want. Most of the time we have a general idea about what we want in life, but that idea usually is way too vague. We say we want a big house, a happy relationship, maybe a couple of kids, and then want to live in a certain place, and that's about our plan. But that's way too vague. When you put it that way, you probably will get something close to that. But that's so broad that it could go anywhere in there. You can have a good relationship, but that doesn't mean you'll be so happy that you want to stick with that relationship. You have to be clear on what you want, because you will get exactly what you ask for in life. And it has to be very specific. When you know exactly what you want, you need to remind yourself of it daily. Remind yourself of what it is that you want in life and make it as specific as you can. Because once you make it specific, you can go for exactly that. And you will get very close to that. No one will get perfectly to exactly what they want, but you'll get so close to it that it's good enough. And that's the important part. You always settle a little bit below what you wanted. So when you say you want a good relationship, you will settle for something less than a good relationship. But if you say you want a loving relationship with a lot of passion and one that makes you really happy every single day, one where you can invest your entire love and being into it, then you might settle for something a little bit less than that. But a little bit less than that relationship is still amazing and fantastic. And the same thing happens with everything else. The problem mostly is that you settle for goals or for things in your life that you don't want to settle for. And that's why it's so important to be clear on your goals. Because then you will not settle for it. You will not try to justify it to yourself. You will not try to reason with yourself that that is what you wanted. Because you were very clear on what it is you wanted. And you reminded yourself every day that that is what you wanted and only that. And then you will work for that, you will get to it, somehow, some way, you will find a way to achieve that and to get whatever it is you wanted. Once you know exactly what you want, and once you remind yourself of it daily and always have it in the back of your mind, the only thing you need to figure out is how you will get there. And that, I don't know, I can't tell you that. But I can tell you that you will find the information when you look for it. There's so many people on this world, and there were so many people here before that probably wanted something very similar to what you want. And some of them didn't get it, but there are some people that did get what you want. And you have to look at how did those people achieve that? What did they do? Is there any information on it? Because there's information on about everything these days. We have the internet, and the information on there is so vast and there's so much of it that you will find what you're looking for. When you want to look how to get a loving, passionate, intense relationship, there will be a million different sources of information for you online to find out how to get such a relationship, or how to create such a relationship, or just where to find it. And when you want to be successful and have a lot of money, there's information on that too. But you have to look for it. It's like walking through a forest without a map. The more information you get, the more the map fills out and the more you will have in your hands to go off of. But if you don't have any information, then you're basically walking around blindly in that forest and you may end up anywhere. But there is information out there for you, so get that information. You know exactly what it is you want anyway. You were very specific about it and very clear. And then you can look very specifically how to get exactly that. But you have to remind yourself of the goals every single day, and you have to be very clear about these goals. Because if you don't remind yourself every day, you will forget them. I can guarantee that to you. And if you're not very clear, then you can only look vaguely for the information, and you can only take steps that will get you in that direction. But they will not get you exactly where you want to go. Two big things I want you to remember is one, that you need to have the courage in the first place to ask for these things. because you will get what you want if you have the courage to ask for it. I'm not saying it will just fall into your lap. You will have to work for it, but you want it. It's something you really want, and you were very clear about what you want. So is it not worth working a little bit for? And the second thing I want to give you along the way is the biggest question of all, the one that you need to answer for yourself. What is it specifically, clearly, that I want? What do you want? And don't say I want a big house or I want that general job. Be specific. What exactly is it that you want? Once you know what it is you want, the way will somehow appear, and you will be able to get there if you stay with it. You may need to work a lot, you may experience some stressful times, but the journey will be amazing, and at the end, you will have exactly what you asked